Thank you. Just the usual way I meet Sophie. How nice to be here. Hi, Soph.
Hello. Haven't seen him for a long time.
We haven't seen him for a long time, no. We didn't do that one where you stuck your feet out there and I stuck my head out there. That was a good one.
We should have done that one,
yeah. And we should go under the table as well.
Oh, don't stop.
Lovely to see you all. Are they
Somebody just bought that for £150. Don't break it.
Really? So they're not that bad. We can't have to keep them back. Okay, doke. Exterminate. Right.
Thank you.
Photographs. There we are. Should we get closer?
Yes, that's a good idea.
I beg your pardon.
That's a lovely
Difficulties? Any difficulties? Oh gosh, yes, there must have been loads. Learning the lines, I think that was part of the difficulties. Trying to remember the lines. Well, I mean, things would go wrong technically all the time. One of the great difficulties, which I found quite extraordinary, was the fact that it's very difficult to open doors at the BBC. It's one of the, the sliding doors that go and people walk through. Well, what happens is, it's a big studio this size, right? And they've got the set over there, and they've got a door that goes like that, right? Only it doesn't do that. What happens is there's a bit of string tied to the top of it. It goes up to a pulley. The pulley runs all the way down there, and there's 3 men over there at the end of the pulley. And so you do your scene, and you say, okay, Mel, we're just going to leave, and we're going to conquer the universe. And you turn around, and the door doesn't go, it just stays there, and you go clonk. And then there's these guys pulling it, and they think it's stuck. And it was amazing. I was just amazed. They couldn't open the door. It was impossible. And we spent more time just getting this door to go. I mean, they put the sound on afterwards. It wasn't like that. It was clunk, clunk, click, click. And you're always trying to make, really smooth exits. It's kind of been smooth. And they'd bang the door, and you get stand. And that was one of the things that always amused me about the things that went wrong. You would have thought they would have got them. Another thing was amazed was the technology. You think after years, the TARDIS, they would have got one that was easy to move around. They never did. I mean, the thing they had there, I think it was built in the Stone Age. And it used to take 10 men to actually move the thing. So you'd be standing at this, come out of the TARDIS, and then they say cut. And there'd be 3 men inside, one of them holding the roof up because it nearly fell down your head. Someone working the light, and there was someone with the sound. And then behind it, 3 men would run round. And then other 10 men would arrive, and they'd pick this thing up, and they'd lumber with it, and you'd wait till they moved it to this place, and then they'd go, and arrive. That always got me, was all the, you think, but it was the BBC, Doctor Who won't last long. It's only set on for 6 weeks, isn't it? Lasted 27 years, and they still didn't make it easy to do in those technical ways.
Would you have preferred much longer seasons?
Well, yes and no. I was quite pleased not to do longer seasons when I was actually just doing the 5 months, because as an actor, I like to do different things, all sorts of different things. So I was doing other things in the 7 months, and it kind of meant that I could come back, recharged to the Doctor. But then, towards the end, I thought it would be good to have gone a 26 season, because by then I got into the world of Doctor Who, and I realised that the fans, everybody would want 26 seasons. And I thought, yeah, why not? I'd like to have done it for once, the continuity of going all the way through to the, full, and also it would have been better paid. Yeah, so that's what I think. Move your legs, I'm coming through.
Who would you like to be your successor as the 8th Doctor?
My son? Who would I like to be my successor? Well, that's a funny thing. I don't know. Can't think, really. Not Joanna Lumley. Although I wouldn't mind doing the changeover scene with her. I don't know. I mean, that's a difficult one. You tell me. I mean, who do you think should play Doctor? Colin Baker. Bring him back. Oh, yes. Well, I mean, why not? Go back to John Pertwee. It was Tom Baker. We should start just doing it all over again. That'd be great. Then when I'm, my dotage, they could bring me back. Someone's camera's having a nervous breakdown. Any more questions?
Are there any enemies you haven't worked with that you'd like to work with?
Any what?
Enemies
Sorry.
you have.
Enemies?
You have.
Any enemies?
Who was that neighbour of yours? Oh, I got a neighbour that was my enemy.
Yeah, your neighbour upstairs who made all the noise.
Potty man.
Dear me. No, I'd have liked to work with the Autons. I think they'd have been quite fun. You know those ones, the shop dummies, and their hands went like that. And
I thought we worked with a few of those actors, didn't we? We won't say who it was. I want to be a shop dummy. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I once played a shop dummy.
Did you?
Yeah, and I tell you, I did play a shop dummy. Yep, that's boring.
Oh, I wasn't going to say anything.
I see you know more about Doctor Who than I do.
Yes, I've been reading up all the books.
Have
you
you?
see, I've been swatting. Yeah. Oh, I know what I'd have liked to work with, those maggoty things.
Oh, they're the ones I wouldn't like to work with. You're those ones that the
Yeah,
to do with
the
Cybermen
crawly
and through the
biggy
sand.
ones.
What were they? Hey?
The
Pardon?
the maggots.
Oh, they're just called maggots. That's original. Yes, I wouldn't like to work with them, so I suppose maybe I should.
But actually, they were made out of condoms, weren't they?
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they should be brought back in now. It's very, very topical.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Condoms?
Yeah. Mike Tucker told me that.
Mike Tucker?
There you go. Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't hiccup when you said that word. Just after you said condoms, it's going to be really interesting.